say love, it is a flower.
Okay, so here we are looking at The Soul of the Rose, an oil-on-canvas painting by John William Waterhouse in 1908.
Now, Waterhouse was born and raised in the mid-19th century at a time when the Industrial Revolution was in full swing and poverty was increasingly bad within the poor communities of his native country of England.
Right, so, in the art world, many professionals were rebelling against the pure and realistic lines of the neoclassical period to have come before them. They started to produce paintings and sculptures which transported the viewer into a new world, far removed from the realities of everyday life.
Waterhouse, in particular, loved the Romantic style, and in this painting specifically, the ideals of the Romantics shine through.
Okay, so let's dig into the painting itself. There's a woman standing in an enclosed garden smelling a blooming rose. The signs of melancholy within her face and the way she embraces the natural world allow the painting to embody the beliefs and stylistic notions of the Romantic period.
Many of Waterhouse's women are depicted as trapped or imprisoned, as he loved the idea of women that was powerful yet restrained. In all likelihood, he probably observed women with high public profiles during his lifetime.
She really dominates the image, so automatically our eyes are drawn to her. In fact, if you look, there's really no narrative in the background. The entire story is wrapped up in the woman. Instead, Waterhouse's use of lines and high walls give a strong feeling that the woman is trapped, both physically and metaphorically.
Waterhouse draws us most specifically to the woman's face and her sense of longing as she smells the rose. The delicacy of her form and in particular her hand create a striking contrast to the dominance of the wall surrounding her, a further emphasis the idea of repressed femininity.
Right. So she admires nature and wants to embrace it more. But because there's a brick wall, it restrains her from looking deeper into nature. The color palette chosen here is a very warm mix of pinks and earthy oranges, and this definitely generates a very summery feel. This, of course, greatly contrasts with the vibrant blue of her robes, intertwined with gold, a symbol of wealth and prosperity.
In The Soul of the Rose, Waterhouse elicits a mood of great romance. It is clear from the look of lost love and longing in the woman's face that the scent of the rose reminds her of a time or of a person who is not present in the painting. Her eyes closed and her face slightly turned away from the viewer indicate that she is lost in her own thoughts.
There isn't any sexuality, but the position of the woman against the wall and the delicate hand indicate subtle sensuality. It is widely believed that the painting was inspired largely from the poem Come Into the Garde, Maud by Alfred Lord Tennyson.
Yeah, but I also think there are many pieces of romantic literature that this painting also relates to, such as those written by the philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau, such as The Noble Savage. Rousseau was a true believer that nature was the best teacher.
Right, and it's for that very reason that he believed that human beings should be raised in a natural world as part of their quote-unquote state of nature, and that this would create the best society.
I say love.